All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
As US military aviation faces a crisis, with the F-35 and KC-46 falling apart, Russia offers India technological breakthroughs, localization, and transfer of technology, boosting India's Atmanirbhar Bharat vision. Russia's newest air-to-air refueler, the Il-78M90A, Il-476, will significantly bolster the Indian Air Force's fleet of combat jets. This enhancement is particularly noteworthy given the Indian military's long-standing familiarity with Russian defense equipment, experts told Sputnik India. The IAF needs at least a dozen mid-air refuelers for long-range missions, particularly to conduct operations in the Arabian Sea, the Malacca Strait, and the Red Sea, according to retired Group Captain Uttam Kumar Devnath. For example, India's air surveillance aircraft Netra, besides fighter jets like Su-30 MKI, Mirage, Rafale, and MiG-29, require air-to-air refueling when deployed at distances beyond 1,000 kilometers. That's why mid-air refueling is essential to IAF's dominance of the airspace over the Indian Ocean region. IOR, IAF's operations may extend to the Persian Gulf like it happened, will significantly bolster the Indian Air Force's fleet of combat jets, experts told Sputnik India. This enhancement is particularly noteworthy given the Indian military's long-standing familiarity with Russian defense equipment, to believe. The IAF needs at least a dozen mid-air refuelers for long-range missions, particularly to conduct operations in its fleet of aircraft, the IAF veteran reckoned. At present, the IAF uses Il-78 MKI to refuel its warplanes mid-air, finding it highly reliable. Moreover, India has used the Airbus A330 MRTT due to certain factors, especially at times when the IAF is flying the Mirage 2000 for midlife upgrades or Rafale aircraft for drills to France, Devnath highlighted. Similarly, Boeing, the manufacturer of KC-46 tanker aircraft, has already offered the aircraft to the IAF in 2021, according to Financial Express. Notably, the U.S. Air Force has decided to carry out inspections on KC-46A Pegasus aerial refueling tankers in its fleet comprising nearly 90 such aircraft after cracks appeared onto new planes that were about to be delivered to its military delivery center, geopolitical website The War Zone reported on 1st March. The military pundit emphasized, however, going by my personal experience, India should procure Russia's latest air-to-air refuelers, Il-78M90A, Il-476, considering these aircraft would complement the IAF's Russian origin fleet in a big way. As majority of IAF's fighter jets are of Russian origin, including over 260 Su-30 MKIs with 12 more to be produced in India, it makes sense for India to acquire mid-air refuelers from Russia, he asserted. One must never forget that Russia would be happy to transfer technology to India, allowing it to manufacture them at home, Devnath highlighted, pointing out that the US, on the other hand, remains reluctant to offer similar deal. The Russian offer could be far more lucrative because it would transform India into a manufacturing hub of air-to-air refuelers, potentially opening up avenues for exports much like the case with the Su-30s, the pundit underscored. He mentioned that last month, India signed a contract with Malaysia to provide maintenance, repair, and overhaul (MRO) services for Malaysia's fleet of Su-30s, which were procured from Russia. India should lease the KC-46 tanker aircraft from the US only after the US Air Force submits the report to investigate the cracks. Alternatively, other nations' tanker aircraft should be considered and only after due consideration should they be inducted, retired Lieutenant Colonel J.S. Sodhi, an Indian Army ex-officer told Sputnik India. Sodhi stressed, Russia has always been forthcoming for transfer of technology, for any weapon systems and defense platforms. Should be an important consideration for India to import weapon systems and platforms as it will give a huge fillip to Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India, apart from ensuring uninterrupted supply of these items in case of any adversity.